No! Boom!
Autocannons. Autocannons are often talked about as being a negative and unfair advantage, or the other way around. But it is at the top since all it is just arguing and shit. Downtiering. Downtiering is when you get a higher tiered item and reduce the tier of the two other objects to bring that higher tier object down a tier. This common practice is nothing new and doesn't affect the game for the most part. Tip of the iceberg. M22 Intense Uptiering. M22 Intense Uptiring is a joke in the War Thunder and Tank community where you get the worst tanks and uptier them intensely joking that they are very good. These sightings are mostly seen in tiers 9 to 10 and 11 to 12. Custom-made tanks. Custom-made tanks are tanks that don't exist in the real world. Most custom tanks are made for developers like the Foe and Toyota. The Chabram. The Chabram is a cursed but very powerful duo combining the turret of the Challenger 1 or 2 and the Abrams hull. These setups are very hard to pen frontally without weak spots. But the catch is that there are not a lot of weak spots, thus making this combination very difficult to destroy, found in tier 9 to 10 or above. Surface level. Tank leaks in the square. The map named The Square is a map where the devs put a lot of secrets into a giant as hell map. These are mostly memes, but there are also tank statues. Tank leaks include the Expeditionary full set, which was included in Daily Reward 26 a few months after the map was made with the statue in the first place. TOW turret. The TOW turret was a turret that was removed one update after it was added. There are not many theories that can legitimately explain why the TOW turret was removed. Toyota tank changes. The Toyota is a giant developer customized tank that holds the title for second largest tank in game. But recently the Toyota had almost all of its NERA replaced by wood 2 months after the Toyota tank was added. Apparently the Toyota was too strong for 11-12 and was also big, which meant weak spots and crew would get hit less likely by SPAL, so it was super nerfed. The depths. E100. The E100 is a German prototype super heavy tank made in World War II that mainly focused on railroad transportation. Ever since the mouse got added into the game, German fanboys started wondering where the E100 was. But apparently moderators have access to the E100 and the E100 was joked about being added. It is still unclear if the E100 will ever be added or not. Oerlikon joke gun. The Oerlikon is a tier 5 autocannon that had a very huge controversy about being the fastest in fire rate with very high pen for 5.6. Apparently this controversy was so big the developers added an Oerlikon joke gun with 1 millisecond delayed fire rate from the original. Glock. The Glock is a cannon only accessible for the 3 main developers. It is the weakest gun with 9mm caliber bullets and 1mm of penetration. This cannon is pretty unknown in the community. Deep waters. Baseplate map. Baseplate was a well-liked map that was removed 1 year ago. There aren't a lot of theories why, but Baseplate is still a very commonly used map in custom server hosts. Different styled ammo racks. Ammo racks are one of the most important features of Curse Tank Simulator, accounting for 79% of the kills total of the game. But apparently in the Challenger series of tanks the ammo racks are meshes instead of bland gray blocks on tanks like the B1 Centauro, even though the B1 was added 9 months after the Challenger series. Most theorize that different developers are responsible for the ammo racks, but some point to British bias since one of the developers are British.